What's up, you guys? It's Darren. I'm excited to share with you guys that I just placed another tenant on a 5-year lease in the industrial park. But today, I kind of want to go over how do you add value to an industrial building? Transitioning from residential to industrial, I had a lot of questions, including what are the type of tenants that are going to be there? How do I add value? And so on and so forth. In residential, it's pretty easy. You try to make a more beautiful home, a more livable space. And so HGTV tells us that we need to upgrade the bathrooms, we need to upgrade the kitchen, we need to put down that wood look floor and paint it a beige color. In industrial, it's a little bit different. But basically, whatever increases the NOI is value add when it comes to industrial. So for this particular space, it was actually an add-on. The building previously was just kind of small bay compartments that had about 4 or 5 overhead doors, and then just a small office at the entrance. They added on to make it like a T-shaped building, and most of it was office. So as you can see in this video, most of it was climate controlled, really outdated, really old flooring. So when I bought this property, this space had been vacant for probably 2 or 3 years, I think, maybe in 3 to 4 years. And so it needed a facelift. The office space was not really that functional. They had kind of built it out just because of what they needed. And this market actually demanded more warehouse space than office space. So office space is usually a little bit more price point per square foot, but just being an industrial area, being wedged in between different tenants, people were looking for warehouse. So we actually did renovations to it. I was going to do this without, but actually I got really lucky because I got a tenant in tow. So I showed this to a tenant and they said, hey, actually, we need a little bit of climate controlled warehouse for our manufacturing. And then the back of it, which is could be distribution, that doesn't need to be climate controlled. So I said, great, let me make this what you guys want. And you would sign a 5-year lease. So they did that. And so we began construction. We demoed the office front area of it. And we knew that that could be climate controlled because it had HVAC already running to it. And so we demoed the office. We made it just basically like a concrete floor, garage floor. And then the offices in between would link the distribution warehouse to what they were manufacturing. So this is a really fun tenant. This is actually a soap manufacturer. They also make candles. They make bath bombs. They make, face creams and, moisturizers and stuff like that. So really small, but climate controlled. And then in the back, distribution too. Another big factor is how many doors does it have? So just knowing that I would renovate the property to just a warehouse space with higher ceilings and climate control wouldn't be enough. I had to punch out a 10 by 10 door. I think it's actually 9 by 9, but yeah, a 10 by 10 door in the front so that they can get their materials in and out. And so with all that, I was able to make this space so much more available for the industrial tenants in Tulsa. And of course, even before that, I'm glad that they caught the vision that I had. Spent a lot of money, but I got a 5-year lease attached to this space. So super excited. This is just one of the many ways of how you can make a value add play in industrial real estate. So if you would like access to exclusive deals like this one, feel free to sign up for my newsletter, which is going to be linked in the description below. We just finished raising on a 9,000 square foot warehouse with 4 years left on the lease. That's just going to be mailbox money. Thank you, everyone, for supporting me in the journey, and have a happy new year.